Well, here we all are. What a beautiful venue and setting at the lodge you have brought us to. What a beautiful day it has been. Breckenridge is a beautiful location for Allie and Alex's special day. The mountain views, the downtown area. Allie has great memories of her favorite ski run on Peak 9. Allie would say, "Dad, let's do one more run. So Allie fell in love with this area, and then this came to the top of their list in the planning process. Allie and Alex had very definitive ideas on how they wanted their day to be. Thorough planning, delegation to a team of those who helped, and tireless implementation efforts of all the details have made today a tremendous success and a start to their life journey together. Let's give a big round of applause for all the organizing that they did. What a pleasure seeing Allie and Alex share the happiness of this great day with all of you. Your presence here today is very important. Each of you played a role in their individual and collective lives. Allie and Alex, you are amongst people today who care, who love you very much, and wish you all the happiness in the world going forward as a couple. A wedding day is a celebration of two people making a commitment to each other, surrounded by their family and friends. My cousin Jerry, who worked for U.S. Bank, they have a great tagline that fits here today: surrounded and supported by others, the power of possible. As parents, we surround Allie and Alex with quality people in their lives: aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, family friends, neighbors, high school friends, college friends. In those situations, they were mentored, inspired, encouraged, and guided as they moved through their life. They chose childhood friends, high school friends, college friends, and now a spouse to be married to. So all in this room have had a part in the process that brings them to this moment today. Thank you for your continued roles in Allie and Alex's lives and for being here to celebrate their union today. It's also time that you wished all those who you ever loved could have witnessed this happy occasion. So we take a moment to acknowledge the grandparents who could not travel here today: Grandpa Chuck, Grandma Sandy Hause, Grandma Jane, and Grandpa John Ford. But they're getting to watch today via the latest live streaming technology that all of the younger generation is providing for us today. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Evan. We also want to honor those in our memories who are no longer with us or who have recently passed. We know the pride they would have had in being part of today. I would also like to give a special recognition to two people you'll hear more from in a little bit. To the maid of honor, my daughter Annie, for her steadfast guidance and planning beside her sister. For this special day and for your pre-wedding send-off with girlfriends in Austin, done in a classy way last month. Very good job, Annie. To the best man, Jimmy. Where's Jimmy? For Jimmy's years of support and dedicated friendship by Alex's side. He'll talk more about that later, I'm sure. And for his guys' fishing weekend at a cabin in Wisconsin last month. Great job organizing all of that, Jimmy. We'll hear from both Annie and Jimmy in a few minutes, but let's give Annie and Jimmy a huge round of applause. Well done. Nothing can prepare a father for this day. Fathers approach this day in these moments with mixed emotions. Some may see it as an ending. I see it as moving forward, another natural stage of life that you are well prepared for. I'm going to say thank you for this honor. Our lifelong father-daughter bond is special and continues to grow. Allie, I'm so grateful for the Allie time. The important moments we shared together, right up to the walk, side by side, down the aisle today, a moment I will cherish. With each stage of Allie's life, from baby to toddler, child to teen, to young woman, and now on to new chapters in her life, I cherish seeing her grow in self-esteem, confidence, courage, wisdom, and bringing her own style to her life, creating her own path herself. And today is no different. We have the memories of previous chapters we'll hold on to forever. We'll recant and replay the memories, while we'll enjoy the new moments and memories that will be created ahead. Allie is a considerate, caring young woman. She is honest and loving. She's passionate about what she believes in, intensely loyal to her family and friends. She is calm, collected, and rarely gets rattled. Inside, she has a steely core of resolve, a resourcefulness, and a confidence. The little angel I would read to at night till she got tired. Well, Allie never got tired of reading. Suddenly, she would soon be reading back to me. Soon after learning to read, Allie was holding class in the living room with her stuffed animals and Annie lined up in a half circle, while Allie was the teacher at the front of the room reading to them. I'm sure at that point, Annie and even the stuffed animals knew early on Allie was going to be a great teacher. Now she has her own class in Milwaukee, teaching kids each fall through spring, then dedicating her summer weeks to helping inner city kids learn to read through a special program at Marquette. Allie, like the Matilda books we read together, where the little girl was really big in her power to shape things. You are a girl with special powers to teach and change. Okay, Alex. Now, it's also customary to spend a few minutes bragging on the qualities of the groom. Well, I have 32 pages of notes here, but Alex, I apologize, I can't read your writing. All kidding aside, Alex is a very modest, solid young man. Now, as many of you in the room have experienced what I'm about to tell you, and those young fathers in the crowd with daughters, you will experience this one day yourself. Most fathers of daughters do not like many boyfriends as they're brought home. Every father's radar and antenna goes way up. They're on high alert when they're about to meet any of his daughter's boyfriends. However, when Allie brought Alex home from college the first time for a family dinner, Alex made a great first impression. Worked hard to establish himself amongst the dinner table conversation full of people, and he immediately offered to help clear the dishes from the table, Mr. Hause. This guy could converse with adults easily, along with being well-mannered. I said, we need to give this one a chance, especially since Annie had a hand in pulling the two together on a visit to Milwaukee. Then we had the chance to host Alex at our home. While he was traveling on business, he drove from Eau Claire after a seminar all day back to Hudson, Wisconsin to stay the night with us, then back to his seminar the next day. Now, what boyfriend goes to spend the weekend at his girlfriend's father's house without the girlfriend there, right? Well, we got to see and know Alex in the absence of Allie. He was the same Alex, solid guy, well-mannered, appreciative, could carry conversation, was down to earth, and a calm person. It was after these two meetings he knew Alex was going to be a great person in Allie's life. Alex then got to meet all the aunts and uncles and cousins and grandparents on both the Hause and the Ford side at holiday events, or should I say they got to grill Alex. He did not buckle under pressure, he did not sweat, he stayed right in there with the best of them. Well done, Alex. All came up with the same conclusion. Alex is caring, responsible, thoughtful, level-headed, a solid, wonderful guy for Allie's life. Then the big moment. Alex came to ask me for Allie's hand in marriage. We had a wonderful conversation, just the two of us, which I'm sure was anxious for Alex, but took a great deal of courage on his part. Though the conversation will always remain between the two of us, I was impressed with the character and courage of Alex at that moment, and how he approached that day with class and courage. Again, well done, Alex. Next, we had a chance last October to meet Alex's family and friends in Boston at a gathering hosted by David and Barbara at their Winthrop home. We met and talked with all of his relatives, family, friends, neighbors who watched Alex grow up. By now, I'm sure Alex's inner monologue is going, man, does his Inquisition ever stop? Do they ever let up? Again, we learned the same strong foundational values Alex has of family and close community of people. Alex, you are strong in character, well-mannered, responsible, thoughtful, resourceful, a loyal young man always thinking things through. Nothing is more important to me as Allie's father. Alex, I'm proud to call you my son-in-law today. David and Barbara, I commend you on raising the young man that Alex became. I also welcome the Lombards and your respective families into ours. Allie and Alex, all in this room are impressed with the breadth and the depth of your relationship, the qualities you both have, the values and talents each of you brings as a couple, the way you make decisions together. These will serve you well as a couple moving forward, with all the good times, as the officiant said, and will give you strength to withstand the storms and challenges of life as well. As you've heard me say before, life will deal obstacles and challenges. It's about how you make the adjustments. The most valuable things you will acquire in your life ahead are not possessions, not titles, not toys. They are the memories created, the little moments, the shared experiences with each other and others, the relationships with people around you. They are the most valuable. So it is with the utmost honor and pride I want to raise our glasses to toast this fabulous couple, my daughter Allison and my new son-in-law Alex. From the lyrics of a good song by Rod Stewart. May the good Lord be with you down every road you roam. May sunshine and happiness surround you when you're far from home. Grow to be proud, dignified and true. Do unto others as you have done unto you. Be courageous and brave. May your guiding light be strong. And whatever road you choose, we are right there behind you. Stay calm and be forever young. The new Mr. and Mrs. Lombard.
All right, guys. Really great public speaker, so buckle up. For everyone that doesn't know me, my name's Jimmy, and I'm honored to be here as Alex's best man. I come from a foreign land called Iowa, and believe it or not, we do have airports out there. I flew there the other day. Alex and I have known each other since our days at Marquette, where we were both in the same fraternity. Being a year older and wiser than Alex, I was selected to be his big brother, which is a lifelong mentor, and he's the man he is today because of me, so awesome. Strangely enough, we really didn't get along, and it took us a few years to really develop a strong relationship that we have today. Alex and I started hanging out a little bit after when he and Allie first started dating. I think Alex was pretty bored and lonely when Allie studied abroad in Italy, so he just started hanging out with me a little more often. We'd be at a party of some kind, and all of a sudden Alex would pull an Irish goodbye to FaceTime Allie. That's kind of the telltale sign of love in this day and age. When Alex graduated from Marquette, he decided to move a block away from me. I guess when you look up to such a strong individual such as myself, you can't move away from them. You gotta be as close to them as possible. Then the big distance test happened. I moved to Des Moines, Iowa with my wife 3 years ago. Similar to when Alex and Allie's relationship was put on the test when Allie studied abroad, Alex and I would now have to endure a similar test permanently. Oddly enough, he never FaceTimed me or Irish goodbye till FaceTime me. Still don't understand that. 3 years later, I can still safely call Alex my best friend. Call it what you will, but he's more likely than my wife to know what I've eaten for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He instantly knows my mood based off a text message, but most of all, I know he always has my back. I'm truly thankful to have a guy like Alex in my life. And to Allie. Allie's a passionate, caring individual, but most important to me, she's able to hold her own with the guys. While you and Alex may be married now, always remember that you and I have both passed this long distance test, so we're pretty equivalent in this relationship. And also, I know exactly what Alex ate for breakfast and lunch, and you probably don't know that information, so I might be number one in the power rankings at the end of the day. I know that you two have all the qualities both as people and as a couple to last a lifetime. Plus, you guys just got a dog, which is basically baby training wheels. So you guys should have this marriage thing down pretty quickly. And with that, I'd like to ask everyone to raise your glasses for a toast to Alex and Allie.
Cheers.
And now, Annie.
For those of you who do not know me, I am Annie Hause, the youngest of the Hause children, the little sister, the wild child. But today I have had the privilege of standing next to my big sister and my best friend as her maid of honor. Some of my earliest memories include my sister. Her teaching me how to tie my shoes, how to read, how to properly make my bed, and how to care for the absurd amount of dolls and stuffed animals that we owned. Through the nights I was too scared to fall asleep alone, the days spent being shuffled between houses, living out of a duffel bag, and accepting all the telltale signs of a child of divorce, to the moments of sheer joy, pride, and accomplishment. Allie has been by my side through it all. She was there when I lost my first tooth and proudly displayed it under my pillow for the tooth fairy to reward. She was there when I graduated high school, when I got my first college acceptance letter, and even that time I hit her on the head with a wooden bat out of pure boredom and curiosity as a toddler. Sorry. She was the first to wipe my tears after a sudden breakup with my high school boyfriend, the first to blame our brother Ben when we were in trouble, because it was never our fault, and the first to assure me it was all going to be okay when our family strayed from the picture-perfect cookie-cutter model. I have watched and admired my big sister do many things, pave a flawless academic path for me to attempt to follow, graduate college with honors, take on the responsibility of molding the education of our future, and patiently loving 20 children on a daily basis. And now I get to admire the beautiful, faithful, and honest partnership she has created with Alex. Many of you might not know this. Well, my dad mentioned it, so now you do. But I'm actually the reason they got together in the first place. When I was 16 years old, I visited Allie at Marquette for the first time. It was a brisk Friday evening in October, and as any big sister in college would do, she brought me to a real-life college party in the basement, and we got drunk. Am I right? They were all there. On our way back to her dorm, she convinced me we had to have a nightcap at one of her friends' houses. Yes, a friend that is a boy. Now, I had heard about this boy prior to my little visit. They had met at their campus job, gone out to dinner a few times, etc. The night went on, and I started to get a feel for Alex. In Allie's naturally sweet but very reserved ways, she didn't want to be too pushy in this newfound relationship, but she also really liked the guy. She was happy. As he so kindly walked us back to Allie's dorm and gave me some crap about how nice it was to meet me, in my naturally aggressive and outspoken ways, I slurred, "So are you gonna date her or what?" And now here we are. You're welcome. So I would like to raise a glass to all of you who traveled near and far to be here today to celebrate the newlyweds. I would like to raise a glass to my brother Ben, who put up with being the only boy in all of our sisterly shenanigans. I would like to raise a glass to my parents for blessing me with the world's greatest big sister. And finally, I would like to raise a glass to Alex. Thank you for making my sister the happiest I have ever seen her. You'll obviously never compare to me. But I know you will be a best friend to Allie in the ways she needs you most. I wish for this to be the first of many best days of your life together. Cheers to you. Really cool.
If you haven't already started, please eat. Start with salads if you haven't already eaten. And I will be short, I promise. I'm Julie, Allie's mom, in case anybody doesn't know who I am, and also Annie's mom, who you probably figured that out by now. Thank you all for traveling and taking the time to be here with our family as we celebrate Allie and Alex. Your love and support means the world not only to the two of them, but to the rest of our family as well. When you were a toddler, you wouldn't get out of your little Barney bed. I'd hear, "Mommy, I'm awake now," and I'd be muttering to myself, "Get your butt out of bed." But you wait patiently until I came into your room to wake you up. Fast forward 18 years, and I remember our slightly disastrous move into McCormick Hall at Marquette. The Marquette table can attest to the fiasco that day. As I was hugging you in the parking garage, not wanting to let go of you, and of course shedding more than a few tears, you said to me, "Mom, you need to let me go. I have to go to college now." Allie, you are an amazing, independent, strong-willed woman who has found her partner in life. I guess that the Marquette service learning requirement wasn't so bad after all. When you and Alex are together, it's almost seamless. Keep that. Be patient with each other, kind to one another, and make each other laugh every day. Welcome to our somewhat crazy but always entertaining family, Alex. So far, Allie has survived, God love her. To be able to call you my son-in-law makes me proud. Your parents have so graciously brought Allie into their hearts, just as you are part of mine. Congratulations, and I love you both more than you could possibly imagine. Here's to you two. Love you both.
Ladies and gentlemen,